Hey guys, this is my full review on the Swatch Random Ghost. Now, I originally purchased this back in October of 2022, so I've had this watch for like about 7 months or so, give or take. And I made a video on this, I believe, that same month when I've only had it for like a week or so. And I don't really remember what I talked about in my own video since I don't watch them, but I think I just kind of gave like a brief overview of like my first impressions and stuff. So this is going to be kind of like a long-term review on the Swatch Random Ghost. Yeah, here is this watch. You can see the condition it is in after a little over half a year. I've had I think for the first few months after owning this, I've actually worn this for like every single day. So it has been a daily watch for me at some point for like a few months, maybe like 2 or 3 months of like solid daily use. I've been wearing this every day and I haven't worn my G-Shock. So yeah, this has been through some stuff. I've even worn it to do outside stuff like yard work, even to help with some handyman kind of work, like mixing and dumping concrete type of stuff. I was even wearing this watch, so it's been through some stuff. So first of all, yeah, everything I've said before is still the same with this watch. It's like the concept of the Random Ghost is that obviously it's transparent and the colors inside are random. So the components inside, the colors of them are like randomized. So every time you buy a Random Ghost, most likely every single one is going to have like a different combination of colors, and you're very, very unlikely to get a same color combo as someone else. So this is what mine looks like. It's like a white on white with like a green gear looking thing, and that's kind of how mine looks like. And it's actually a very simple but eye-catching kind of color combo. And even though the hands are painted white on top, when you look on the underside, it's actually gold. Like right there, you can see it's actually gold underneath the hands, so that's interesting. But anyway, this is a all plastic build. There's no like glass or anything on this. Plastic case, acrylic plastic dome right here, plastic clasp, and this stuff is like a TPU, like rubbery plastic. I believe it's also made in like phone cases and stuff, like a very flexible, durable kind of material. Now the thing about the band is that people say that the color actually starts to turn yellow after a while, and mine is actually starting to show some signs of yellow. So you can see that it is kind of has like a fade color to it. Like it's not completely transparent now. It's kind of like foggy looking. It could be because I have to wash it. I haven't washed it at all, but yeah. And you can see it does have kind of a yellow tint to it now when I'm looking at it from the side. The battery in here is still running. I haven't had it for that many years yet, so it's kind of expected to keep running. Still, I believe it's like 30 meters water resistant, so not really water resistant at all. I basically haven't really gotten this wet, and I've tried not to get it wet. Obviously splashes of water will be fine, but I haven't submerged this watch in water at all, just to be on the safe side. But yeah, everything, it keeps track of time well. This is the case, or the crystal I should say. So you can see mine's actually scratched now. Because this is not any kind of durable glass, it's very prone and easy to scratch. So this scratch was actually from me taking the watch off to do some like yard work, and I put this in my pocket, but I forgot that my car keys and my house keys were also in my pocket. So when it was in there, it was getting scratched up, and at the end of the day, when I took it out of my pocket, that's when I realized I had a bunch of tiny micro scratches there. Now I'm pretty sure you can polish this out with some kind of poly watch or something. I haven't taken the time to do that yet, and I don't really care because it doesn't bother me that much, so I'm most likely not going to do that. But yeah, just keep in mind that this thing will scratch very easily, because this is all just plastic. You see there's some scratches there. You can see when it scratches, it actually turns white. So the more scratches you get on it, the more non-transparent it's gonna get, and you will see like white marks on it and stuff like that. Still, everything I said applies. This thing is very, very lightweight, and it's very comfortable. I said in the original video, I'm pretty sure I said this, but when it was brand new, the plastic strap was kind of hard to put through because there was so much grip on it. But now that I've worn it for a while, it's not as like sticky. Now it's very easy to slip through, so that's a nice change. Same thing with like all Swatches, it's still very loud. When I was daily wearing this, I was actually like, I wear my watches to sleep because I don't really feel like taking them off. But with this watch, it's actually so loud, the ticking, that even when I'm sleeping, I can hear this tick. And I have to kind of keep my hands under the covers, so then I can't hear it. But in the middle of the night, when I'm moving around and my hand will sometimes go next to my head, then this thing is very noticeable, and it can actually wake me up. So I had to actually take this off and put it in my closet and shut the door, so then I don't hear it at night, because it is very loud. So keep that in mind. I guess the main thing about this watch is that it's just really fun, right? Like, it's a completely transparent plastic watch. It's very light and comfortable, and it's just a very non-serious, fun kind of watch. And what's interesting about this watch is this watch actually got me the most amount of compliments ever, compared to any other watch that I've owned. And it's interesting because most of this actually comes from like girls or like women who really find the appeal in this watch. I've had a lot of people at the office just be like, hey, like, you have a really cool looking watch. I had one ask me like what it's called and even where to order it. So yeah, this watch attracts a lot of people's attention, more than I expected. I guess it's just because it just looks like such a unique timepiece compared to, you know, your standard Seiko, Citizens, and stuff like that. Even my G-Shock right here, this is still my favorite watch that I've ever owned, and it's been my daily for like pretty much everything. And yeah, I've gotten a lot of compliments on this, but this has actually gotten me more just out of the blue, completely random, from just random people. So yeah, like, even if people see this, okay, it looks like a watch, but when they see something transparent like this on your wrist, I guess it's just really eye-catching to them, and they want this kind of appealing, fun look. So that's kind of my experience wearing this. I actually love wearing this watch. A lot of the times at home, I just wear this. Yeah, this is a very interesting, cool watch, and I'm glad I made the purchase. So yeah, that's kind of my experience and like a long-term update, I would say, of this Swatch Random Ghost. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you guys in the next one.